Now, here is the truth, okay? You can only be your greatest and fullest expression of yourself if you have your desires. And that is why our desires come into our minds and into our life. It's to be expressed. Hey soul fam, welcome to this video. I'm Rosa, and if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, then welcome. It's so nice to have you here on the channel. Today's video is about how you need to stop. I'm like, try not to be too loud, my dog's sleeping. You need to stop feeling bad for having your desires. And we're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna talk about, is there a difference between a good desire and a bad desire? Because something my coach told me is like, there's a difference between a soul desire and an ego desire, right? It's not about right or wrong, but it is important to distinguish the two, because one is going to lead to ultimate fulfillment and one is going to lead to short-term instant gratification. And obviously, while that might feel good because we get quick light right away, that's not going to lead us to the ultimate happiness that we are seeking. I'm gonna get into that. And we're gonna talk about why. Why is it that you get your desires, and why do you deserve your desires? But before I get into it, I want to sponsor myself a little bit in the beginning of this video and share with you guys two things. Okay. Number one is, if you are a woman who is a spiritual leader who wants to bring your light into this world, whether that be through your art, through your music, through maybe you have a vision of sharing your creativity online in any way, or your spiritual message, or create YouTube videos, or anything that has to do with you bringing your unique light into this world, then I hosted a free masterclass called Become the Empowered Leader. You can sign up below or on rahaza.com/MC. And the second thing that I want to talk about is the fact that I am opening up my one-on-one coaching mentorship application for, similarly, a woman who wants to share her light with this world. I'm opening up a 6-month coaching container where I will get to work with you more intimately on realizing your manifestations, realizing your desires, finding what are the most aligned desires that are specifically tailored to you and your vision. And we're going to expand your desires together. We're going to move through these subconscious blocks, subconscious resistance, and finally get yourself, if you have something in your mind that you're like, I really want to create this impact in this world, I want to make a difference in this world in some way. You have a vision, maybe it's not tangible yet, maybe you just want support on your spiritual journey, your manifestation journey. You want that hype up, you want that accountability, and you want to ultimately share parts of yourself, expressions of yourself with this world, which we're going to talk a lot about self-expression in this video actually. Then I will leave the application below. Once you fill out that application, if you get accepted, you will get an email from me so that you can book a free clarity call. So this is my chance to get to know you and your desires and hear your vision and what you want to create with your life, so that we can really see if this coaching container would be an aligned fit for you. And I'm so excited to meet whoever chooses to go deeper with me in this 6-month container. So once again, in the description down below, or you can go to rahaza.com/apply. Okay, now let's get into this video. Now, here is the truth, okay? You can only be your greatest and fullest expression of yourself if you have your desires. And that is why our desires come into our minds and into our life. It's to be expressed. Our desires pop into our mind only if they have the ability to be expressed. We will never get an idea, a thought, inspiration to do something, to get something, to receive something, to desire something, if it wasn't a possible reality for us to experience. And we know this because we have the literal creator, life force, universe that lives within us. Okay? With this creator power within us, there is nothing that we cannot do. Nothing. There's no mindset that we can't adopt. There is no reality that we cannot create and experience for ourselves within general reason. Okay, don't go too crazy. But if you have something set on your mind and heart, a ideal version of you that you want to create yourself to be, I want you to know that it is more than possible for you. So this is such an important point, and this has been really on my radar recently to share with you guys. And this is the idea that you cannot be your fully expressed self if you do not obtain your highest desires. Now, what do I mean by this? So bear with me, okay? The creator, God, universe, life force, whatever you want to call this energy force that lives within each of us, okay? God is seeking expression through the vessel of you. You can only express all of your power, all your creativity, all of your full essence if you call in the things that you desire. I'm reading the book right now, The Science of Getting Rich by Walter Wallace, or Wallace Walter, I don't. He basically says that being rich is your birthright because you cannot physically express all of yourself without the financial resources and abundance to be able to do so. Like, he gave the example of a little boy that's sitting down at a piano, but he doesn't know how to play the piano, but he's playing all the keys and he's like hitting all the wrong notes and it's not sounding good, and the little boy is like really frustrated. So he goes up to him and he's like, little boy, like, why are you so frustrated? And why are you playing all these random keys? And he says, the music is inside of me, but I can't get my fingers to go right. I can't get my fingers in the right spot. And this is kind of how I think about our desires as well, right? It's like we have so much inside of us that like wants to be expressed with the world, right? The music that's in us. And I relate to this like literally because I'm trying to get into music myself. Like, I've been a singer my whole life, and lately I've been writing songs my whole life, but it feels like a part of me is really suppressed and not able to fully express myself because I don't know how to play. So right now I'm actually going through the process of learning how to play so that I can receive that desire of fully expressing myself through creating music, because that's a part of me that really feels like it wants to be expressed, but it just can't because I don't have the resources in this case, which is the knowledge or the wisdom, the skill of creating music. And it really is the same that can be applied to any desire, right? If you want to fully express yourself online, but you're super insecure about your appearance, then you cannot fully be your fullest expression and share your full light with the world if you don't feel good and aligned in your skin. So you deserve your desires to be your fully expressed self. If you want to travel the world, or you want to take your family on vacation, or you want to send your kids to a beautiful school, or I don't know, literally anything that you want to do nowadays, like that requires the financial means to be able to do that, right? You need the resources to be able to live a fully expressed life. So in this way, you know, this is really good for that like shame part of manifestation, where a lot of people are like ashamed to ask for things because it's like, who am I? You know, all these people are struggling in the world. Who am I to have it all? Who am I to have all my desires? And this is a limiting belief that we got to catch ourselves on, because who are you is a powerful freaking being that also, if you had the resources, if you had unlimited resources to be able to do the things that you want in your life, it's going to amplify who you already are. And you're going to actually be able to help other people in so many more ways. If you have a desire to help people, how can you do that if you have nothing to give? In order to be your fully expressed self, and I hope I'm coming across here with the real potency of the message that I'm trying to like get across, but it's that you cannot physically express all of yourself without the resources to do so, without your desires coming into fruition. And that's also not to say that like there's gonna be like this point where you're like, I have everything I need and I'm my fully expressed self. This is what the process of life is, though, is continuously finding levels of yourself that can be expressed more. And our desires being fulfilled are meant to do that for us. Our desires are meant to push us forward, not at the expense of others. And this is something he talks about in the book as well, which is that just because you can call in a lot of money, or just because you get your dream body, or just because you get the dream home, you're not taking away from anybody else. This is that mindset shift that we need to work on, because we can have it all in an integrity way. Because when you believe that it's possible to attract all the things you desire that is in integrity with not only yourself but the world around you, like not only is it serving me to receive the financial resources that I need to live a whole and complete life and be able to take care of my family and be able to travel the world and be able to be my best self and be able to have the dream body that will help me show up more confidently and be my fullest expression of myself and create music that's going to impact people and all these things, right? Not only is it for me, but it's for all the people that I'm impacting. The world does not benefit from you not having your desires. Yeah, you might trigger some people who don't believe it's possible for themselves, but that's just life. You're gonna trigger people regardless. Might as well trigger people in a life you love. Create a life you love so that you can fully express yourself. So once again, I hope that that message like came across in the way that I'm thinking it in my mind. It's a fairly newer revelation for me that I'm coming to of like, me winning means everybody's winning, right? Me having the subscribers, like it's not about me, right? It's not about me. It's about the people I'm impacting. I think that's the difference between the soul and the ego desires, is changing it from like, it's all about me to like, yes, I deserve the fulfillment and I desire the fulfillment, but it's not just about me. I want to be my best self, my fullest expression. I want the creator to shine through me so that I could also benefit other people as well. Because we're all the same. We're all in this world together. I feel like a lot of people may also hold the belief that God doesn't want you to have your desires, or like feeling bad to ask for desires. And I just want to say, like, the creator wants what you want. The light, the creator, the God is living within you. And if you receiving your desires is going to make you your fullest expression of yourself, why wouldn't the creator want that for you? Why wouldn't the creator want you to fully spread your light as much as possible with this world? Right? You know what I mean? Like, the power of the creator is within you. And I want you to trust that. Your desires are not wrong. Sometimes all it takes for us to do is to change the approach a little bit from where we're going at our desires, from it just being about me, to becoming about we. How will me getting my desires benefit the world at large? And ultimately, that's what is going to bring us fulfillment as well. Because we're not just going after our desires for that end result of getting the desire. It's like, I'm playing the game to continue playing the game, right? I want to get my desire so I can get to my next level, and then my next level. And it's like, it doesn't stop when you get your desires. It's like the infinite game versus the finite game. This has been on my radar a lot lately. It's like, are you trying to get your desires, or you're trying to build the business to get to this end result of like making money, and it ends there? You make the money and you're done? You're done serving people? No. You want to make the money in your business so that you now have resources to allocate to more people and hire more people and make the business better and have a better business and a bigger business and serve more people. It's like, it just doesn't end. You gain the resources to expand yourself even more, to express yourself in this world even more, not to reach an end goal and then be like, all right, I'm done. I reached my dream body and that's it. No, you want to reach your dream body, but you don't just want to reach your dream body. You want to stay in that dream body. You want to stay healthy. You want to live a healthy life where you get older and you have set yourself up for success. Right? It's not about getting somewhere. It's about sustaining it, building and growing. That is like the fun about life as well, as having these desires and being able to continue to express yourself and get to your next level, and then continue expressing yourself, and then having new desires to express yourself. And that's the fun of life. Like that's how you can view it, is like, this is the game of life and the fun that I get to literally create my reality. And then once I create that reality, my desire will expand, and then I'll desire to expand it again. And it can be beautiful. So yeah, main message of this video, don't feel bad for having your desires, because you deserve your desires to be your fully expressed self. I love you so much. That is all from me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. Once again, if you want to check out the masterclass, or if you want to apply for one-on-one coaching, link down below in the description. If you got value from this video, I really hope you did. Please leave it a like so that this video can get spread out to more people and more people can hear the message. Leave a comment letting me know what's the most valuable thing that you got from this video. Hit the subscribe button for new videos weekly. And without further ado, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.